Right now, Chris Landry, LandryFootball.com, and, of course, Landry Football on X. Here to talk smorgasbord, NFL, college football with us. Chris, welcome in, sir. How are you?
Doing good, Jacob. Good to be with you, man.
Hey, I appreciate you. All right, let's go here college, a little college. I want to get your thoughts on today. The College Football Playoff Committee, to no surprise, approved the 5+7 model, which we're talking about 4 Power 4 now champions plus a group of 5 champion, and then the next 7 highest-ranked teams in the college football playoff poll. But some talk inside the committee today, a little bit of worrisome, I guess you could say, that the SEC and Big Ten are talking already expansion privately, and they're talking about automatic qualifiers. So that's probably able to figure where we're headed, but your thoughts on everything that happened today?
I expected it. It's the way the tea leaves were being read that it was going to come out that way. My only problem with it, and this didn't happen today. We knew this was going to happen, and I mentioned it though. I am not a fan, and I think this is something that's being overlooked in the media, and it's going to be the course of discussion going forward when the playoffs are announced. We're going to have a team, and I think the SEC is more than likely the one, and the Big Ten could be as well. You're going to have a team, maybe the second best team in the SEC, that just clearly, is one of the best teams in the country, one of the top 2 probably. And they're going to be, and I don't think people got their minds wrapped around it and don't realize it. They're not going to be one of the top 4 seeds. And that's going to be a big issue. So you could have, for example, I'm just going to throw this out. Second best team in the SEC, and just throw that out there. I'm gonna say that Georgia's maybe the best next year. You got a really good team that's 11-1 or something, and then you've got maybe a 9-3 Arizona team win the Big 12. They're going to be ranked higher, and I don't think people understand that or realize that. I mean, they figure this out that they're going to be one of the top 4 seeds, Arizona, and then maybe the second best team in the country. In the Big Ten or the SEC, they're going to be outside the top 4. They're going to be one of the at-larges. Not a big fan of that. We had that in the NFL where you obviously a wild card team plays in the wild card round. They go on the road and play a team that's barely 500. But I think that's going to be something that's going to be talked about as like that. I don't think people quite get that at this point. I think it's positive that we're expanding. I think all of that is good. But that's the biggest issue. What happened today was expected. I think as the Pac-12 is kind of picking up the pieces and they've parted ways with their commissioner and got a new commissioner, I think for them it makes sense because they don't have an automatic. I mean, they have no automatic bid status, so their best chance of getting in, if they're the 2 remaining, is getting an at-large spot. So I think we're going to have to revisit this. The 2 things that I just mentioned, where's the Pac-12 going to be going forward after this year?